The betting public is backing the wrong favorites in week 2 of the college football season, and I've got 3 underdogs that should make us some money on Saturday. Let's roll. What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Welcome back to Game Day Wagers. It's Wednesday, which means you know what time it is. It's time for our midweek Moneyline Underdogs for week 2 of the college football season. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down 3 selections that I believe have the best opportunity to turn us a profit on Saturday, with 3 underdogs that I believe can win outright and flip the script on the college football season. Before we get into breaking down the plays though, please take a second to like the video if you're enjoying the content. If you guys are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. We're pumping out some great content on a daily basis, and I do not want you to miss on anything going forward. Now, without further ado, here are my 3 best underdogs for week 2 of the college football season. The first underdog play we are rolling with is Iowa on the money line, plus 125 over Iowa State. Look, I'm not exactly convinced that Iowa State is as good as people are making them out to be. Sure, they trounced South Dakota at home, but in their lone FBS meeting in week 0 against Kansas State, Rocco Beck managed just 183 yards passing in that game on 50% completions, going 14 for 28. And their offense was buoyed by a couple of turnovers created by their defense. It was a sloppily played game from both sides, and I just don't see the Cyclones being able to replicate their offensive success against South Dakota here against a good Iowa defense. If we look at this Iowa team, yes, they did not get good quarterback play in their week 1 win against Albany, but they have one of the best offensive lines in the country, and I do believe that's going to make the difference here in this game. Iowa State's not going to be able to generate as much pressure as they did in the first 2 games, and the Hawkeyes should be able to run the ball with ease and control the time of possession. With a small total of just 41.5 points, Iowa as an underdog has a strong correlation with covering the spread and potentially winning outright, especially with so few points expected. If we throw in the fact that the Cyclones are one of the most bet teams this week, 78% of bets are coming in on the Cyclones on the spread at home, and the fact that the visitors have won the last 5 meetings in this Iowa State contest, I'm going to go against the grain here. I'm going to take the Iowa Hawkeyes on the road to pick up an underdog win at plus 125 on the money line. The second underdog we are rolling with is Kansas on the money line, plus 195 over Missouri. Look, there's no denying Missouri could be a solid football team this year. They got some nice pieces in place and did well in the transfer portal, bringing in Bo Paribula to play quarterback and Ahmed Hardy to run the football. The Bear balled out in their opener against Central Arkansas, but the going gets tougher in week 2. On the flip side, Kansas has their own electric quarterback in Jalen Daniels, who's healthy and ready to take the Jayhawks to the next level. Daniels already has 7 touchdowns to just 1 interception across the first 2 weeks. More importantly, the defense has looked solid, been locked in through 2 games, limiting Fresno State and Wagner to just 7 points each. While the competition steps up a notch against Missouri, obviously, the Jayhawks should thrive in this border war challenge. This is a game that's a rivalry game that's back on the schedule, and I'm expecting Kansas to show up in a big way here, making them a strong play this week on the money line. Give me the Kansas Jayhawks to upset Missouri at plus 195 on the money line. And the final underdog for week 2 of the college football slate, we are rolling with Western Kentucky plus 210 over Toledo. I'm going to keep this handicap short and sweet. I don't believe Toledo is the better team in this matchup. Laying nearly 7 points with them is way too much, and Western Kentucky has a fantastic chance to win this game outright. The Hilltoppers are 2-0 to start the season, and their offense is dialed in, already scoring 96 points through the first 2 games. Toledo's defense won't know what hit them. On the flip side, the Rockets managed just 2 points through the first 3 quarters against Kentucky before a meaningless touchdown padded their team total to 16 points in a game that was out of reach already. I just don't see Toledo scoring enough on offense to keep up with this Hilltoppers offense, and I believe at plus 210 for Western Kentucky to win this game outright, that's a fantastic price. Give me the Hilltoppers to go to 3-0 at plus 210 on the money line. That wraps up this week's edition of Midweek Moneyline Underdogs. Thank you guys so much for watching. To recap the 3 picks, we are taking Iowa plus 125 over Iowa State. We are taking Western Kentucky plus 210 over Toledo. And we are taking Kansas plus 195 over Missouri. If you guys enjoyed the breakdowns and the content, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel where we are pumping out some great content on a daily basis. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week. Same time, same channel. And as always, good luck.